So again, how to leverage community for your growth. I'll go through this very quickly. Be active, not passive. This is very important. Like I said before, immerse yourself in the community, engage, contribute, add value. Don't just be a, if it's, we in faith-based settings in church, we say you're just a Sunday worshiper. You just come in, attend, get a word, get out. Right? You're not involved. You're not engaged in anything. You don't, you're just showing up, worship, and leave. Right? You're in your indigenous community group. You're not involved. You don't lend your voice to conversations. Again, you don't need to overexert yourself, but don't just be one that attends the part and leaves. No, or you attend the meetings and disappears. Just so you can say you belong to something. No, be engaged, be active. Right? That's how you get to meet people, and that's how people get to meet you and learn about you. You learn about them. Another way to leverage community for growth is seek mentorship and peer learning. So mentorship, people who have gone ahead of you, or your peers who are going along with you, who are the same level you are. So don't just focus on trying to, and I think for us as Africans, we like learning from people, we like looking up. Our teachers have gone ahead, our mentors, but don't neglect your peers, right? Don't be afraid to learn sideways as well. Okay, it's very important. So pay attention to folks who are at the same tier, because they're finding things that might be helpful for you. You might be helpful to them. You can help them. They can help you. We can grow together. And what that does, it helps forge a bond. That is, a bond, a friendship, something strong. That is like, what, we went through this thing together. We were at this phase together. We started out on this journey at the same time. I remember when we used to have those conversations. Those become things you talk about when you get to a certain next level. So definitely seek mentorship. Be intentional about learning from mentors, from your peers. And the next way to leverage community is build authentic relationships, right? Not just transactional relationships. This is so important. Make real connections. As we get older, relationships tend to be very transactional. It tends to always have ulterior motives, and not even in a bad way. It's just I want to hang with this person because they work in this place and I'm looking to get access to that place, right? Or they're already in tech and feel like this will help me build my tech network. So there's always that, low key undertone to, the relationships that we have as adults, and it gets to, especially with, and I would say with men, all right, we almost form relationships in a transactional. And there needs to be intentionality with your relationship. I'm not saying just go be friends with everybody. We can't do that at this age. I think of my kids, and every day they're all like, this person's their best friend, and tomorrow they're no longer best friends. They're fighting, and then it's best friend today. The best friend though, it's this best friend up and down in school. I hear all kinds of names every day, like, oh, Madison is no longer my friend, Madison said this, and then, oh, it's this person, oh, now they're my best friend, oh, it's every day. I have three kids, three toddlers, so yeah, well, are they 5, 7, and 9? Anyway, so now my family tree. That's not that, as an adult, that is probably not that's not what I'm asking you to do here. Be intentional about who your connections, who you're connecting to. So, but let them be real connections beyond what I'm getting, and it should be real healthy. Our values are aligned, and so we vibe, right? Our family situations are aligned, so those things, let it be real. That's how it can become meaningful, right? If not, transactional relationships fizzle once the transaction is done. All right. And then another way to leverage community is show up consistently. Show up, right? Growth comes from regular investments. Show up consistently, not just one-offs. Show up consistently. It's showing up regularly. Stay involved. I'm so grateful for some of the people who have identified with the African American Collective as members and just show up and are present for the things we're doing, and telling people about who we are, what we're doing, and what we're building. Showing up. That's how that community keeps growing. That's how you keep adding to the community